I love making money! In my video game Europa Universalis 5, a game that lets you take control of any country in the world in the year 1337, and for the next 500 years, you can manage your country's politics, economy, warfare, trade, diplomacy, exploration, colonization, and more. And one of the more popular playstyles in EU5 is playing tall. That means not just mindlessly going to war and conquering everything, but instead of focusing on what you have and what you do conquer, integrating it in the proper way, building up infrastructure, building up the right buildings in the right places, converting cultures, converting religions, and more. And one of the countries of all time, and one of the countries in EU5, is the Kingdom of England. What I think has the potential to be the best country for playing tall in the entire game, even though it's been historically a little bit of a warmonger. So let's jump in and break the economy by playing tall as England. Alright, here we are as the Kingdom of England, ladies and gentlemen, a country I have played before in EU5, but that was like 4.5 months ago, all the way back when EU5 released. And even though this is going to be a similar style of playthrough to back then, I do want to see how everything's changed and how the economy's changed and stuff like that. And obviously, we're going to be way more playing tall, maxing this time. But yeah, here we are as England, man, one of the more powerful countries in the world at the start of the game. We're the number 8 great power. We do have a bunch of subjects as well. We got Wales over here, who has its own subjects. We got Lancaster, Chester, Pale, once again, who has its own subjects, a little bit of land over in France, and a subject, once again, Aquitaine. And a lot of you might know that during this time period, the 100 Years' War between England and France to see who gets to be the boss of France is about to start. Now, since we are going to be playing tall this campaign, man, I think we're going to focus on more of an isolationist run, once again, just like we did last time. So I'm not really going to focus at all on the stuff over in France. In fact, I might lose the 100 Years' War on purpose. Just release Aquitaine, let it be free, and, sell these provinces to France, and these two actually, or something like that, so we avoid the war altogether and focus on cash. But yeah, aside from that, man, as England, we do start off with King Edward III Plantagenet right here, who's actually pretty good, and he's young. But we also start off with the Magna Carta government reform, as you all know, the Great Charter invented by a bunch of English dudes, which is actually not that good. It gives the nobles plus 20% power. These guys are already powerful enough. They got some really powerful privileges over here, so yeah, this is something we're gonna have to contend with this campaign. But aside from that, let's go ahead and get started on our research and codify the regulated export law right here and pick out some more government reforms and estate privileges. Obviously, we do have a ton of unique content as England, man. Probably the second most for any country after the Ottomans. We got the Magna Carta from over here. I'm so glad to have my mods back, by the way. I kept forgetting to enable them. Infantry power over here, plus 20% maritime presence is actually OP. We got the war bows. We got the yeomanry estate privilege right here for peasant levy size, which is awesome. Probably some more stuff later down the line too. For the other government reform, we definitely want to do money-making stuff, but aside from trade office network, which gives us plus 15% trade advantage, I really don't see nothing else. And we don't really need trade advantage since we're going to end up owning all 3 of the markets here in Britain and Ireland. I'm just going to go autocracy for the crown power. Okay, estate stuff done, pissed off the nobles as always. We might face a little rebellion here, but no biggie. And yeah, I think I'm going to ditch France, man. So there's cancel fiefdom status on Aquitaine. They're no longer our subject. Let's see if we can immediately sell provinces to France. Okay, a month has ticked over. I actually created another subject over here in this little location because it wasn't integrated, so I created this Scots culture subject, which is going to help when we feed all of these, Scots culture provinces to them. They can integrate it. Later, we can integrate them. It's all gravy. Yeah, I also plan to fully assimilate everything we hold, at least down here, into English, just so we have better control and stuff like that, and people are happier. Okay, so we got the first 100 Years' War event here. As you can see, I've released Aquitaine, and I've sold these 2 locations to France. So we defy the French king and make preparations to invade France, which we don't really care about. Invasion of France, Army tradition. No, don't want that, don't care. Or we will do this, gain stability, lose prestige, gain opinion. Sure, we'll respect the status quo. And there we go, the 100 Years' War situation has started. In order to end it, as you can see, France basically needs to own a lot of land in France, and we need to own 0 land in France. Actually, we already fulfill that. I am gonna go ahead and sell this one final province to France over here. Actually, they don't even want it. Yeah, they don't even want it because it's far away. Well, I'll just lose it on purpose in the war then. We're still gonna end up fighting these guys, but that's just because France isn't gonna expand fast enough. So, you know, with our boats right here, man, we'll be able to prevent them from landing, and it's all gonna be good. Speaking of boats, actually, let's build up even more, because I will need to kick their ass. There we go, deleted a bunch of forts down south as we don't need them. I'll keep the ones up next to the border with Scotland, though. Now, obviously, the 100 Years' War has been revamped as well, and now it's actually way better than it was at the start. Basically, sometimes some subjects want to go to a different side. Obviously, we can get Evru right here as a vassal, but we don't want anything to do with this. Basically, how we're gonna end this situation is France needs to own 230 locations. They currently have 162. They'll get some more. I need to own less than 4. We currently do, but as long as the situation is active, we can still fight each other, and France is gonna declare. There we go. More vassals are wishing to defect. You know, I wonder why I'm getting these events, man, because you very rarely see some of these vassals defecting to England. I've seen, like, Brittany or like Flanders or whatever, but never the ones I'm getting. Now, obviously our court language here, and I always forget how to see this, but it's French, dude. Now we can adopt English as our court language. I think that makes sense. I think that makes sense. And there we go. It's war. Just war. I wish we could get this done faster, man. It's just France isn't fast enough. But okay, we're chilling. This is no problem whatsoever. What I want to do in this war is literally just give them Jersey. That's it, just to help them out in ending the war faster. These guys shouldn't realistically be able to land in England, and even if they do, my levies are far superior to France, at least in this early portion. They have way more, obviously, along with their subjects, but we're chilling, man. The first parliament has come around right here. We definitely want to do not that. Misclick. Misclick. Okay, there's way too many things. Well, we can do a new monastery. That's it. Frickin'. I was gonna say we need to do some law changes, but I misclicked. Okay, we're gonna wait. There's not that much we want to do anyway. We just want to change aristocratic court to itinerant court, just so we have a better proximity speed, so we can get more control. And then we want to change distribution of power from English Parliament. What does English Parliament do? Yeah, oh, that's horrible, dude. It does help us quite a bit with money, I'll give you that, but no, negative 33% crown power, that's horrible. We're going to change it to favor the ruler to plus 33% crown power, so it's a net 66% really when you think about it. Obviously, we're not going to go to 66 here, but we're going to climb up to like 20-something. Oh, good. A town demanded a seat. We can actually do a law. There we go. Law changes. Let's change English Parliament first to favor the ruler. Later, of course, we do want to get rid of Magna Carta, too. But that's not going to be too much of a problem. All right, well, first war done. There we go. I'm literally just giving France Jersey. If not, we could have actually taken stuff from them. But, hey, at least we helped them out a bit. Okay, that was a waste of time and money. Back to, well, making money instead of losing it. Now, at this point, we should also start annexing our subjects, man. So let's start doing Chester and Lancaster here. I know we're not fully going to get cores on them because of Northumbria, or is it accepted? Oh, it's already accepted Northumbrian. Okay, well, in that case, we'll convert Cornish and Welsh first. Okay, a little Nobles Rebellion. Really nothing too bad. I've started annexing Chester, Lancaster, and Durham. Yeah, they made the basketball into a place. And we got another cool, unique thing here going on. The Order of the Garter. Now, we can do this, which absolutely sucks. Look at this, dude. That's horrible. Exalt foreign nobles. Reputation, diplomats. That's good. Holy Brotherhood, Clergy Power Institution Code, that's good. Patron of the Arts, that's whatever. Alms Knights, Peasant Power, Pop Promotion Speed. Nah, we actually probably want to do Exalted Foreign Nobles. I don't care about counter-espionage. There we go, just annex Durham. There we go, Parliament has come around again. More law changes. We already changed distribution of power to favor the ruler. Now we want to do Royal Court Customs, Itinerant Court. Perfect. Do we want to do anything else right here? Let's see. All of this is usually good down here. This is good as well. This is good as well. Maritime law, we could actually change to Navy audits to push even more towards naval. It's good if we're super naval, and right now we're actually pushing towards the land by 0.31, which is quite a lot. Because our ruler is a general, I'm actually going to go ahead and make him an admiral. There we go, of the First Navy. That's going to help a bit. Yeah. I am going to change the maritime law. Protected trade routes is good for making money. It's trade range and burger satisfaction, but I do want to do Navy audits. Yeah. Okay, I think that's about all the laws we really want to change. We could, of course, do by blood here as well, but it's not that deep. Next Parliament, we'll start getting some CBs. Scotland has consolidated, so that means it is time for us to fight them. I'm going to let Pale do its thing over in Ireland. They usually do. Then I'm going to annex them. Then I'm going to push into the Irish guys. But realistically, we could take down Man and Scotland and their vassals. There we go. That's Chester annexed as well. If we annex Wales, we're actually going to end up getting all freaking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of their subjects. So then I'm going to have to annex those guys as well. But yeah, we want to do Wales as well. They're not going to annex them. I've started annexing Wales as well. Like I said, we're going to have to do their subjects too. Pale and these little guys I popped out. Teviot Dale, I'm not really focusing on right now. All right, Black Death is here. I did put down a couple of hospitals. Let's move the court into hiding, segregate the infected, and present scapegoats. And if you're thinking, Hawk, why aren't we rich yet? Well, you know, it's just the build-up, man. We're just starting the build-up. And in fact, we're about to become poorer than we were at the start of the game because half our people are about to die because of rats and fleas. All right, I finally pushed up to 100 legitimacy with one of these guys. So now that we're done with that, I can actually finally start assimilating Cornish down here. It's going to be very tricky because there's zero control over there, so it's gonna be super slow, but yeah, we can still do it. There's only one province, right? Yeah, it's literally only in Cornwall. I thought we had a bit in Devon, but no. And obviously Pale over here, they're doing their thing over in Ireland, just conquering everyone. Yeah, thanks for doing that. The way they can do this is because there's this thing called the Lordship of Ireland, which is kind of like an international organization that allows them to do stuff like this. There we go, Lancaster's been annexed too. We will get cores on these locations, I think. Yes, perfect. The ones we didn't get cores on, they're Welsh. But actually, you know, the Welsh guys are all doing a pretty good job of converting because none of them are actually primary Welsh culture, man. All of these guys, they're actually English culture, you know? So they are going to convert that stuff for me. Which maybe I shouldn't have started annexing Wales for that reason, but it's okay. Now, of course, Scotland over here is guaranteed by France, if you guys didn't know. So we want to get into it with Scotland basically whenever France decides to get into it with us. In the meantime, we could take down Man. Yeah, why not? Why not? Yeah, there we go. Let's beat him up. First actual war time, too. Okay, well, that's easy. Do I take it for myself? Sure, why not? I was thinking about releasing a subject or something, but no. There we go, we've annexed Wales too. We're gonna get cores on some of their locations. Let's just see which ones. There we go, so on about half of them. Now I've inherited their subjects, and we need to annex all of these guys as well. Obviously, as soon as we improve opinion. Okay, there we go. So I'm done boosting stability with the guy. Now, simultaneously, we're increasing control in Cornwall so we can assimilate faster. I don't know why control is so low in Devon too, man. It's a core. Is it really that far away? Or no, it's probably just because they're not happy. Yeah, satisfaction. Stannery Court. What the hell is that? What the hell is Stannery Court? Huh. Can we destroy those? We can't destroy those. Can be built by England and Cornwall and Devon once the Stannery Law has been passed. What's the Stannery Law? Yeah, it's just something we don't have yet. Either it's an advance that we get over here in the Age of Renaissance, which, let me see. No, that's just Longbowmen. Not seeing anything there. I'm looking for like culture or unique ones. Yeah, we actually don't. Yeah, you're kidding me. During the Age of Renaissance, we only have the Longbowmen? You're kidding me. Oh my god, not even unique English culture stuff or British Isle stuff. Age of Discovery, obviously, we will probably have Diplo capacity. Wow, that's awesome. I thought we had a lot more. Where the hell is the Stannery law? I guess it must be by event or something, man. Age of Reformation. Okay, over here? We're probably not going to end up playing this for anyway, but... You know, I thought England had more stuff than this. I get that a lot of the stuff is like Britain and later on, but... Yeah, I guess the Stannery law is an event or something, man. Oh, dude, this is like impossible. We can't increase control at all. Yeah, because it's negative 25% because of that. What is this? This is a... Huh. Yeah, there's no point in doing this. We can't actually assimilate Cornwall. I guess that prevents us from assimilating Cornwall, but then why the hell... Yeah. Estates are doing a lot of construction for us right now, which is good. Okay, so another way to destroy these is to get, tin mining event after 1601. Or get greater than 50 control. It is possible. What I would need to do is actually build all of these up into towns. You know, get temples in there, build up roads from there to London, and maybe we build up a local proximity source, a local governor somewhere near them or in them. We could easily get above 50, but not right now. Not right now. It's gonna take a bit, but okay. I guess we'll have to suffer with 0 control and freaking Cornwall and half of Devon until then. Dude, France sucks at winning the 100 Years' War, man. I'll tell you that. They're not even annexing their subjects. Ugh. Meanwhile, I'm focusing on just building roads out of London. Okay, I actually am gonna get a CB on Scotland. It's time, and we can easily beat France's navy or France's troops, even if they land or don't land. So there we go. Let's get a claim on that. Okay, let's fight Scotland. Yeah, it's time. Okay, France is involved in this as well. Obviously, we're just gonna take our galleys right here, which are superior. Gonna tell them to hunt enemy navies. Yeah, that's about right. Let's go ahead and raise up the levies. Oh wait, does Scotland not have forts? Okay, just one up here. Nice. Actually, they don't have forts in the stuff I want to take. Perfect. Dude, I've captured so many boats. I've actually captured like 20 fishing boats, dude. Oh my god, let's get rid of all of these. We don't need them at all. Yep. Goodbye. Yeah, we're just rolling their navy, dude. Well, Castile took advantage of Aquitaine. Of me releasing Aquitaine is what it... What? Oh my god. I've never, ever seen this happen to Naples, dude. Dude, they got destroyed in some sort of coalition. That's crazy. I've seen this sometimes happens to like Hungary and Austria. As you can see, Austria, it did happen to them. You know, but never Naples. Naples is actually probably one of the more powerful countries in Europe. I'd put them ahead of England in the hands of the AI. I mean, in the hands of the player, any one of them can be. But, you know, if you just start an observer game, Naples tends to have a really, really good game, usually. But that's crazy. Wow. Yeah, I've never seen this happen. I've never seen this happen. All right, France doesn't want a separate piece, so I'll just end up taking this from Scotland. And that's our war with Scotland done. Perfect. So what we can do with these guys here that already exist is just give them this entire province. And then I think we actually have a historical subject we can create right here. Perfect. Which is these guys. Whoever it is. They're going to be a fiefdom. Yeah, no, wait. What did I do? Well, I messed it up. Oh, actually, they're Norse Gale, which is all right. It's all right. But, you know, the other guys... No, it is them. It is them, because it's all their cores. Yeah, it is them. Okay, and then I'm also going to give these guys that little bit right there that I took from Man, because it is their culture. And I'm also going to give them this little bit right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and create another subject. Yeah, right here. Also going to be a fiefdom. And then to these guys, I'm actually going to go ahead and give this as well. Perfect. Okay, we got a couple of Scots subjects, Norse Gale subject right here. It's cool. They'll core everything up. Later, we'll integrate, we'll assimilate. You know the drill. Right now, focus is still Welsh subjects, which now we actually can start annexing. And I think I will do it on all of them, dude. They're super tiny anyway, right? We actually captured 2 galleys as well. Nice. That's 1 subject annexed. Oh, what is this? It's a unique event for Castile, a Castilian alliance. This will be a great opportunity for our kingdom. Okay, we'll make the following proposal to King Pedro of Bourgogne. England will support Castile against the crown pretenders once civil war breaks out. Sure. Castile will join on the 100 Wars side of England if they win the Civil War, create an alliance, blah, 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 blah. Bilbao, they give us this land? Yo, this is cool. How do you get this event? How do you get this event? This is actually a really good event to get if you end up going for France and stuff like that. They actually give you some pretty nice provinces here, man. I wonder if, yeah, that's not bad. This would be cool, but it's not really the focus of our game at all. We have nothing to gain from meddling with the Castilian people. Another subject annexed. Another subject annexed. Yeah, we should definitely focus up on getting roads over to Cornwall and Devon. I got cheaper roads now because of a parliament thing. Another subject annexed, but I'm building roads. Norse Gale to neutral. I'll take that. Oh, we formed a union with England and Aquitaine. Why? Oh, we got Edward the Black. Right, he's in charge of Aquitaine, that's right. I once again don't really care for Aquitaine. If, like, Castile or France declares on them, obviously I automatically get called in, but I'll just give it up. Or can I give it up? No, they'll be the main guy. Frick it. Yeah, this usually does happen if you do this, but it's whatever. There we go, only one vassal. Oop! How can I declare war? What the hell is that? What? Why can't I annex them? No, yes we can. Why the hell is that there? That must have been some sort of bug, dude. What the hell? Or did I have someone else highlighted or something? I don't know. And there we go. All the Welsh subjects have been annexed. That's awesome. We got cores on most of that stuff. I am, well, Glamorgan. Okay, no, that's not done yet as well. Okay, and that one, yeah, we're still doing these. We want to get cores everywhere. But I have roaded up to everywhere over here. Have we increased the max control? No, on this one we have. Yeah, these other ones are too far away. Maybe some bridges will help. Oh, dude, now I get why England's doing dominions everywhere. So, if you force someone to be dominion, or if you ask someone to be dominion, they don't always want to accept. But for example, yeah, these guys do want to accept. You basically force them to be English, and they don't change back, which is awesome. However, what about the annexation? How long does it take to annex someone? Dominion. Can be annexed after 50 years. Nah. Not worth it. These guys are... They are Dominion. They're Dominion, pale. But they got the unique... Well, no, they're primary English as well. Anglo-Irish. Yeah, they are changing stuff to English. Okay, yeah, now I get Dominions. Yeah, actually very cool, yeah. I actually did end up changing these guys to Dominion. Yeah, right now hard focusing on infrastructure, man. Just building up roads everywhere that we can. After this is done, you know, we're gonna do more control-related things, like bridges and stuff like that, even though there aren't that many rivers over in England. And after that, we're gonna focus on building up towns, which of course is good because we can build different types of buildings over there, but also those will help a lot with control as well. And we need to figure out where we're gonna put our second big city that's not close to London. Who's this guy? Sure. That's not close to London, where we want to put down a local governor, which is basically gonna act as a second capital. Ideally, it'd be somewhere down here, and then we destroy it and move it into an actually relevant place, but we'll see. Okay, so the road construction is going fairly nicely, man. Not a lot more to fill out, you know, just working on some of these. The only yellow ones up here are the only ones I want to do. They do cost quite a lot up here, especially since they're so far away from London, but no biggie. Either way, got a new CB on Scotland. They're not linked up with France anymore, which is awesome. We do still have quite a lot of stuff to take from them. I can feed the Inner Hebrides and Outer Hebrides to Galway right here. Galloway, sorry, or whatever it's called, because it's Norse Gale. And then we'll create up some more subjects over here. You know, some of them are going to be Highlands, some of them are going to be Scots. It really doesn't matter at the end of the day. So, there's our declaration on Scotland. I can actually full annex Scotland here and get Ross and the Isles for myself. Really only Scotland is going to be mad, but they're not going to exist, so we don't care. And Orkney, which is a vast subject of some kind of Norway. Yeah, I'm going to do that. There we go. We just got the Isles and Ross. We're going to improve with these guys immediately, and I'm going to create up more subjects in the lands that I just took from from Scotland. Okay, there we go. Divvied up Scotland between some custom and some historical subjects. Actually, I still got stuff left over here. Seat province, that little bit right there, perfect. Obviously, now we're back to having hella subjects. In fact, 9 of them. Not a lot. We're not gonna annex a lot of them that quickly, let me tell you that. But yeah, still, I'm cool with these guys owning Scotland because it's gonna be hard for me to, at this point, gain a lot of control. And boys, realistically, the place where we place the other basically second capital, it's got to be Edinburgh. It's coastal and it's already a town. We just got to get 30,000 people in there somehow. Speaking of people, how's our locations looking like? Because pretty soon we need to start creating towns. Norwich expected, Fakenham always next to London right there. Lynn, dude, Yarmouth is our most populous. What the hell? Where is even Yarmouth? Right there. Okay, yeah, let's finish up the roads and we'll focus on creating a bunch of towns. Hey, nice, we finally embraced banking. I actually wasn't paying attention to this at all because I'm still researching a bunch of stuff from over here, but I'm actually gonna stop immediately because there's really good stuff we need in banking. I already got professional armies, but this is something we actually don't care about, even with the longbowmen. It's interesting that we really haven't gotten involved with France another time, except for that one time. How are they doing? 192. Okay, so they have annexed up some subjects. Okay, cool. See, even if I make these guys a dominion, they're not changing stuff to English. Yeah, neither is these guys. Yeah, dominion, I guess, doesn't work the way it, force thing works. Force culture. Freaking lollards. Ugh. So we can let them be, and everyone hates us, or we can stop the heretics, which we do want to do. Yeah, we'll get a bunch of lollards now. I guess, we'll convert them when we convert them. How the hell did these guys always get here? What I wonder. It's like, these guys are from... Yeah, these guys usually get here from, like, Bosnia or whatever, and then these other guys are... Yeah, they usually get here, yeah. Oh, nice. We can kill John Wycliffe. Excellent. He was like the Lollard Bouse. Control looking mighty fine, I do gotta say. Yeah, nice. Meanwhile, Pale still gobbling up the Irish guys. Not right now, I guess, but they just ate up someone big over here. Yeah, look at that. All right, the construction of towns has begun. I am gonna be upgrading to towns pretty much. I think everything up to 20,000. Yeah, above 20,000 people. We do got quite a lot. In fact, we got a bunch to make cities as well. Thetford, we can make a city. Lynn, Fakenham, Norwich, Yarmouth. But that's gonna have to wait until tomorrow because it's 8 p.m. for me. So I've upgraded a bunch of, rural locations to towns. We'll do some more, obviously. We unlocked the dock, put down docks as well, putting down wharfs in them as well. And we actually finally have the bark, which means it's time to light ship it up, baby. As soon as we're done assimilating all of this to English right here, that's when I'm gonna start annexing the Scottish subjects, just so we have people that can assimilate stuff over there as well. Or actually, maybe we probably don't need to assimilate Scots because it's Scottish and British, whereas Highland, is it Highland also British? Celtic, Scottish, and British. Yeah, I wonder how expensive it'll be to accept these. Obviously, Norse Gael we will have to convert because it's, well, that one's also British as well. Yeah, we'll see. I'm still focusing on Welsh right now. Just got Trade Expedition, which is absolutely lovely, and we got 2 light ship stacks. One is in, if we go by areas, yeah, one is the English Channel in the North Sea, other one is Celtic Sea and Irish Sea. Perfect. Yeah, just gonna continue building up towns right now, doing Winchester, gonna do these 2 as well. Yeah, I want to do everyone that has more than 20,000 people. Hey, there's the Stannery Law. Nice. Okay. Taking a look at control. This is the Stannery, right? Yeah, Stannery Court. Okay, so these got it. Yeah, all of it down here. So if we pass it, we lose control. Where we already have the Stanneries. An absurdity. Okay, but... wait, how do we get rid of these? Okay, so I'm not sure if I'm getting this correctly. I just hate that it doesn't tell you what's going to happen later. But yeah, as far as I can see online, you're not supposed to pass it. Because if you do pass it, it's kind of like they make you build more. So we should do this, I think. I don't know, man. To destroy this, I mean, it tells us right here, either we have more than 50 control or the commercialization of tin mining event has occurred after the year 1601. We're going to try and get 50 control, but yeah, it's absurdity, I guess. If Finally got the entree pot, which is awesome. And there we go. There's the end of the 100 Years' War. I guess France, well, maybe because it's 1401? I don't know, but, yeah. Excellent. There we go. Who wants Europe anyway? And that's exactly how we want to play. Perfect. There we go. That's over. Surprisingly, we only really fought France once that initial time. And of course, the second time when we fought Scotland. But, yeah, okay. You know, we got a third reform coming up right here. I think it's time we get rid of Magna Carta, man. We got the stability. Let's just go with, Royal Decree right here. There we go. And pretty soon we'll pick up a third one as well. Now we're going to be library and university maxing as well. We want our people to be smart, and also, you know, we want literacy to go up, institutions and stuff like that. Oh, there's the other gov reform. So what's another money-making one right here? Or actually, dude, if we bump it up to super naval, we can get harbor administration, which we can also build a local governor in Ireland, I guess, but you know, it would be nice to have a naval one in, like, Dublin or something like that. It's going to be pretty tricky because we're not really naval at all. Yeah, we can... How far can we push? Yeah, currently we're towards the land a lot. We are bumping it that way a bit. Okay, later, hopefully we can change to harbor administration, but for now, maybe Privy Council? Yeah, I'm not seeing any other money-making ones. We're not towards capital economy either. There's a good capital economy one. Trade advantage. No need for that. Yeah, I'm just gonna go Privy Council. But yeah, that makes us decentralized, though. Let's go trade office network, then. All right, pushing towards naval a bit now with this third guy. Eventually, we will be able to reach pretty good, you know, naval. It's just we're way towards the land, man. Burgers road rights... actually, no, we don't even have that. Wait, let's see right here. Come on, get out, yeah. Yeah, building road rights. Ruler as an admiral, that's good. Yeah. Okay, it's actually not that bad. We just need to be careful. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of, building road rights from the burghers. It's gonna cost a bit of stability and satisfaction, but that's okay. Why are we bringing this guy up again? Oh. Sure. Alright, I'm actually going to start annexing the Scottish guys up here because, well, we do want to start pushing into Ireland hard. So, let's do Galloway right here. Okay, so we can go max 34.52 towards naval, which is, it's alright, yeah. It's decent. I gave the heir an admiral, and I also gave the nobles, I know we gave them another privilege. I gave them noble navy, so now we're max 44.64. Yeah, we will be able to hit 50 in about, you know, pretty soon. And honestly, we are getting a decent bit from our subjects up in Scotland, man. It's still better to have them as subjects, so that's why I'm gonna take it slow, you know? There we go. These boys have been annexed. We're not obviously gonna get cores on anything that they owned. Oh, we can form Great Britain. Of course I will do that. There we go. Okay, excellent. Yeah, it's still mostly the same, you know, things, but there we go. We are Great Britain with the cool flag, too. Hey, we can actually change Scots to positive. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Nice. It is the largest culture up in Scotland, so it makes sense that we make this one the cheapest. Do we actually have any of it? We do have a little bit, but we still can't do anything with it. Yeah, it's not expensive at all. Perfect, dude. So, really, I should have done the Scots guys. So let's these guys we can't do yet. They're a fiefdom. Let's do yeah, Lothian. Okay, annexing both of these guys right now, and we'll do these guys in 2 years. Yeah, perfect. We'll gain cores on all of that. Yeah, I really shouldn't have done these guys, but it's okay, it's fine. Yeah, these are the types of events we want. Oh, Pale has decided to call me into a war finally, and actually Connacht right here is the only other Irish guy left in Ireland. You know, my subject has subjects. I am gonna accept this offer. They can do it by themselves, but these guys will go and help out, so why not? Also, what are these guys doing up there? What the hell? Finally started building up our second city. It's Yarmouth. I mean, it makes sense. It's literally our most populous province. Obviously, you know, we don't... I mean, I don't know. Do we really want to city it up all in every single one of these? Because most of them we can make cities, dude. You know, it's just... frickin' East Anglia, man, and especially Norfolk and Suffolk are always so populated. But, yeah, definitely want to do Cardiff. I don't know. Want to put some more up north right here, but we really don't have that many towns up north. York, we can't do. Liverpool, no way. Edinburgh, neither. Yeah, we might need to force some people to move somewhere. All right, well, we've maxed out naval. What did we get to? Can I push further? Yeah. Wait, why did it stop then? If we can push more. What does this mean? I can never get these. Does this mean we can... Oh my god, another perfect event. Oh, dude. We're 44.99. If we were 0.1 more, it would have pushed us over 50. Oh, this is all occupied by me. Okay, I need to transfer everything over here to Pale. Am I doing it? I can't make out the difference in colors. Oh, I'm the war leader. Would I absolutely obliterate Pale by granting them all of this? Or do I just get 2 subjects in Ireland? You know, these guys are Irish. Maybe that would enable us to... I don't know. Maybe we just do this. Yeah. Okay, there we go. We just got all of Ireland, too. Perfect. Oh, we're 50 past naval. Right? Yes, perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, back to here. We're gonna get rid of Trade Office Network and instead get Harbor Administration. Proximity impact through port minus 20% is nutty. It makes us even more naval, and we'll have a naval governor, which, you know, we can still build a local governor in Ireland because we can build a road from here into the sea, technically, and from here into the sea, so it's kind of over a strait, right? So, but we can still do local governors too, which is nice. So yeah, swapping to Harbor Administration, super, super powerful. I love that. You know, right now we can only build 1 local governor, right? Later on, in the Age of Discovery, I think it is, we get another one in... It should be Pike and Shot. Yeah, there it is. So there's the 2nd local governor. If we can do 1 in Edinburgh, that would be nice. And then another one perhaps, you know, somewhere over here, realistically, man. You know, just to third it up, like Liverpool, for example. Macclesfield, isn't that supposed to be? I don't know. Yeah, in Liverpool or something. Or in Chester, I don't know where. Yeah, I guess in Liverpool, but we do need to make it into a city. But before that, we'd ideally want one down here so we can get rid of those things. I don't know if Cardiff would help that much. We can make Cardiff into a city. I don't know if it would help for over here, though, that much. Maybe it would, actually. So yeah, maybe Cardiff and Edinburgh. Or Liverpool. And then we do a naval one in Dublin. But we gotta make sure to not have roads here or something like that. Yeah, that would be dope. Okay, making Cardiff into a city as well. And we got promote urbanization. That's a lucky free town right there. What? Really? Why, though? Why would they do that? Okay, well, it's not like we can decline. Obviously, they got a... Well, actually, they got a ton of regulars. Wow. What about boats? What does France have? What are their boats? Oh, heavies, transports, lights, heavies, galleys. We can take them. Yeah, even with just our 30 galleys. Okay, I don't think these guys will be able to land. If they do, with their regulars, we could be in a little bit of a trouble. But no, we should be able to... What do they want? Did they declare on me? Yeah, they declared on me. I thought they might have declared on Aquitaine. It's not like I can give this up, I guess, but... Okay, really what I was about to say is I've just put down a local governor in Cardiff, man. And, you know, now the max control over there is... Well, is it there? Should be there. Yeah, it is there. Okay, so we buff stuff up, and that should, in turn, increase our control down here. And we can do increased control. Maybe we'll soon be able to get rid of those, the frickin' Stannery Accords. But, okay, we got a war with France, I guess. Let's tell the subjects first to be defensive. We don't want them popping over to France and doing stuff. I am gonna raise all levies. Okay, now these guys. Mediterranean galley. Yeah, they're stronger. What do these guys have? There's the 5 heavies, a bunch of transports. Wait, no way I lose that. Do I really lose that? Our side 30 there. 6 heavies do that much damage? I can build heavies too. I can build heavies. What the hell? Did I not research the freaking I haven't. The early character. Okay, well, I gotta cancel whatever I'm doing. Why would France declare on me? Assholes. Okay, obviously we're beating their ass pretty hard. They can't actually land that many troops to where they can beat us. They're actually landing in Ireland, which is fine. The war goal is show superiority. I can definitely get them on show superiority. Yeah, just gonna beat these guys up until they're willing to leave. Well, we've done quite a lot of damage so far. And it's done. They actually beat me up quite a lot. I didn't expect them to land that much. I gave them money to frick off. I technically lost this war, but it's alright. Okay, well, this could happen again. Next time I'm definitely beating their ass because now I'll build up a proper battle fleet and, you know, I'm doing professional armies, so... yeah, I'll have a professional army too. Okay, let's go back to making money. I don't want to be interrupted, okay? I was chilling. During this war, actually, we annexed these guys. Can we accept Scots now? Yes, we can. Perfect. Tolerated, accept it. Nice. We'll gain a bunch of cores here. The guys that they have over here, they're they're starving. Hey, but nice. We finally cored up all of Wales. Started annexing these two guys now. Assimilation of this is going, like, really quickly. Yeah, we're already getting cores there, so at least we'll have no problem assimilating the rest of the North scale stuff. Probably Highlander as well. Let's just go ahead and see it. Yeah, very weak cultural tradition. Perfect. We are more powerful. Yeah, one more of these guys has been annexed, and I've also started annexing Argyll as well. Yeah, let's see how the assimilation of Highlander will go. Okay, annexing all three of the Scottish guys right now, and we just got the armory, so let's focus up on that a bit. Gotta go mill focus, sorry, admin focus here again. I realized I can max Diplo spending because we're making a ton of money right now, actually. The Isles and Ross have been annexed, only Moray is left. Alright, so yeah, all of the Scottish guys have now been integrated. Obviously, we don't have cores on everything. We're focusing on assimilating stuff a little bit. Once we're almost done assimilating that, I'll start annexing like Connacht or Pale, because these guys are fairly big, and it will take quite a while to annex. It is still mostly Irish, so I'm hoping I can improve with Irish and get it accepted, because converting all of this, there's just so many provinces, man. It would take ages, and I really do want to get cores over there as well. The rest of it that's not Irish is just Anglo-Irish, which is, it's alright. We have a mega construction boom going on right now, and the conversion of Cornwall is actually not going bad, man. I already got one core over here. You know, we're decently close to, like, 40 control on a lot of these locations. I think with a little bit of, increasing control, we might be able to push over 50 and destroy those bitches. Population is growing over here. I would love to do that, you know, local governor in Edinburgh, but if we can't do it there, we got candidates all around it, man. This one is already above 30k. We can already make it into a city, but yeah, as you can see, I'm citying it up a little bit now. Just pound lock canaling it up right now. I did build up some more cities. What? Hold on. Oh my god. We still ended up in a union. King John, he's the king of France, too. Do we do anything with this? They're more powerful than us, so if we force, you know, senior partnership or something like that, they'll be, the main guy. Yeah, I'm the number 10 great power, they're the number 2. I've never actually had this happen. See, it just goes to show, man. You don't do the 100 Years' War, you still end up, the ruler of France. Technically, the King of France is the more prestigious title here, alright, because they're the number 2 great power. We could try and do things. We've been in this for quite a while. We can do mutual offense, maintain marital status, establish seniority. If we vote to establish seniority, they'll win. Maybe mine and Aquitaine's votes can outweigh France, but we don't know what Aquitaine will vote for. Mutual offense we don't want to do. We still even only got a sovereign succession law. We can do cooperative investment. We need senior partnership for this. I don't think I'm gonna touch this, man. Not unless we can become more powerful than France and establish seniority. But this, what sucks about this is, if these guys go ham in the HRE, which they're really not, but they have pushed in a little bit. This is about the, you know, a normal extent of pushing in. If they get coalition, which I get auto-dragged in. Oh, I don't want anything to do with the continent, and it still finds a way to... Wow! The Ottomans have actually destroyed Bulgaria. I've never seen that. That's awesome. Okay, so now I'm increasing control in Devon after I finished fully integrating Galloway right here. And max control, these are the Devon provinces, 58, nice, 63, 53. Okay, we can knock down those buildings in these 4 locations. That's nice. Yes. Stannery Court destroyed. We can destroy one of them in Cornwall as well, so we'll only be left with 4 in these 4 locations. Yeah, construction boom is continuing, man. Pretty soon I'm actually gonna assimilate Cornwall to English, which means we'll get cores on these 2, and I'll be able to destroy the stannaries in these 2 as well. And then the only ones that'll be left are these right here. I think it's just because they're too far from, you know, from London, and Cardiff really isn't, you know, isn't really projecting that much over here. We could actually build these up into towns, funnily enough. Yeah, that's actually exactly what I'm gonna do. Frick it, I'm gonna build these 2 up into towns. That's more control. Temples, more control. Yeah, simple. There we go, perfect. There's another one right there. I don't even know how, even though they're not cores just yet. And this one can actually go up. Yeah, integrated proximity to capital. Yeah, cool. And that's the final Stannery Court destroyed. Yes, excellent. Okay, wrap that up. Perfect. We can go back to assimilating. Let's do it in Argyll. Okay, I think it's time we start annexing these guys because it is gonna take a really long time. So yeah, let's I got that bug again. We can't declare war, but we... Wait, they're not my subject. Did they move over to Pale? Yeah, they did. Okay, yeah, that's okay. So we still annex Pale, and then we're gonna have to do all of their subjects as well, so might as well start. See, we got France doing these things now, right? They're fighting these guys. They already got a coalition, but they're still doing these wars, and the worst part of all of this actually is that I can see this, and it's slowing down my game. And ladies and gentlemen, we finally cored up Cornwall. So we got cores officially in all of England and Wales. Well, technically all Northumbria, Wales, Mercia, West Country, Home Countries, and East Anglia. Perfect. Let's continue with the assimilating pops into English in the Outer Hebrides, right? That's where I don't have cores. Yeah, Outer Hebrides, Inner Hebrides. Then we do Argyll, Ross, Sutherland, and a little bit of these other ones. Okay, gonna make a little less money now because I'm diplomaxing in order to annex freaking Pale here quicker. It was at half of this, so what is this? 1.35 at max, that's 1.8. Yeah. Still chilling with assimilation. I'm really relaxing here, boys. We've built up a pretty big professional army as well. Nice, good professional navy. Still not well, actually, yeah, we are catching up to France a little bit. But yeah, it's really hard to become more powerful than these guys. Yeah, maybe when we own Ireland. Annexation of Pale. Yeah, you can see we're almost a quarter in. 183 out of 846. But yeah, this is what control is looking like right now. Pretty nice, I do gotta say. It would be even better if I could place the local governor where I want, which is actually in Liverpool. I'm not working on that yet because we're still assimilating. So after that, you know, I'll start making people move there. But, you know, having one in London on this side and the coast, having one on Liverpool, that side and the coast, and then going back up on the other side, once again on the coast in Edinburgh, or I guess maybe in Berwick right here would be really nice, and then we place a naval one down in Dublin. They might be too close to the one with Liverpool, but, you know, I'm fine. I'm doing it more from a role-play perspective, as opposed to, like, you know, an optimal perspective. But if it's then more from a roleplay, I guess it would make sense to leave that one guy in Cardiff. If we have like England, Wales, Scotland, and Ireland, right? It would make sense to do London, Cardiff, Edinburgh, Dublin, right? Yeah, so maybe we don't do it in Liverpool. We'll see. Liverpool is definitely more optimal than Cardiff, I think. But then again, if Dublin is here, yeah, maybe we just don't move it. Yeah, maybe we just don't move it. Really excited about printing press as well. We'll be able to embrace it pretty soon. We got absolutely lovely stuff in printing press, man. You know, aside from the regular stuff, which is the money-making stuff, we also have, look at this, the other cabinet seat and a paved road, along with the crown power, which is awesome, and some, you know, once again, really, really good economic stuff. But yeah, we're most interested in printing press for the infrastructure stuff, I guess, and money-making. Then we're interested in pike and shot because of the local governor and the other gov reform. And then there's actually okay things in New World for making money and stuff like that and for boats, but most of it we really don't care about. This one is good. But yeah, Yeah, printing press and pike and shot way more vital. This one is really good too. I gotta say, man, with everything being like really good in 1.1, the one thing that's completely ass is performance. Like performance, I don't think for me has ever been worse. Look at this, dude. Look at how slow it's ticking, man. And this might be pretty quick for some of you guys, but trust me, this is pretty slow. I don't know if it's a memory leak or what. Maybe I do try restarting the game a bit. Well, we're gonna break from the union with France, which once again, I really don't care. This guy's son died, so now his son, the guy that died, that's the heir. Whereas, you know, we got cognatic primogeniture, France has Salic law, so who cares? Obviously, you know, if we wanted to stay in, man, we just change the Salic law, or we'd go economy of the union and then go back to codified inheritance or senior partnership or whatever it is. All right, cool. Let's pick up printing press. It's kind of expensive, but yeah, let's get it. We do need to start going down to cabinet seats and paved road and power projection. Actually, why not? Oh, cool event right here. What is a King's Manor in York? Okay. Noble's power, local proximity source plus 50. Hey, that's actually pretty good. That's like half a freaking capital. So better than bailiff, worse than local governor. Yeah, of course I'll take it. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Court of the Star Chamber. We gain access to the Court of the Star Chamber government reform, crown power, monthly control, legitimacy, communalism. I'll actually take that. We won't actually get it, but it's one we can get when we unlocked another gov reform. So yeah, I don't want to replace anything what we have with that though. Dude, something I completely forgot about is counting houses. I don't know why. Yeah. So I'm just spamming those up right now. I saw the game was building them for me, and I was like, of course. Wait, we don't got a royal court? Oh, we do. Okay, yeah. I saw the game building them for me, and I was like, wait, why aren't I doing it? You know? Okay, counting houses are down everywhere. We just finished assimilating the Inner Hebrides, so that's our cores as well. We got a fourth guy, so we're doing Sutherland, the Outer Hebrides, Argyll, and Ross right now. Perfect. Also, paved road time. Yes. It goes by control, so it'll actually build them here before here, but it's okay. I'm just gonna shift-click upgrade. That's okay, even though it's gonna do them in my subjects, and my subjects is subjects first, I think, as opposed to myself. Well, right now, just chilling, man. Upgrading the normal roads to paved roads. It is pretty expensive, but yeah, look at control, man. Especially down around London and over here, it's really good, really nice. I love it. Yeah, perfect. As for the assimilation, that's going really well as well. We're doing Sutherland, Outer Hebrides still, Moray and Ross. Over here, everything is finished. We'll just need to do a little bit in Aberdeen and Perth right here, but yeah, aside from that, man, it's looking really nice. Yeah, and only a little bit more to go until the annexation of Pale is done. We're 735 out of 846. Granted, their subjects don't like me that much, so it is going to be a little bit of a pain to get these other guys integrated, but yeah, I think we should be all right. How many they got? 6? Yeah, 6. Okay. Yeah, and opinion with all of them will drop as soon as we annex Pale, but that's okay. I just really hope accepting Irish isn't going to be too bad, man. Because on Anglo-Irish, actually, I don't know about Anglo-Irish. We might need to do something with that one as well. Irish, yeah, the opinion with Irish is horrible. Look at it, dude. We can improve our cultural opinion, but we need them to improve it with us. That's the thing. I hope we can do it once we annex Pale, at least with some of these guys. Because right now, there's no way we accept it. And like I said earlier, there's just so many provinces, dude. It's gonna take ages to assimilate all of that. We could actually do areas with, freaking Diplo-hegemon, but, someone has unified China. Sorry, not Diplo-hegemon, cultural hegemon. So someone has unified China. There's no way we had 5,000 cultural influence. Oh, no, sorry, 5,400. Yeah, great, woo. They should just get rid of the hegemonies, man. Yeah, or at least make him continent-based or something like that. I don't know. Okay, Pale has been annexed, and we can already ask Irish to change the view of English to negative. Right now, it's probably like, yeah, it's enemy, dude. Yeah, accepting this, it's impossible. This will help a little bit. We gotta do it, right? But it's not like it changed. Oh, actually, it halved it. Huh. Well, at least I'm gonna tolerate it. Yeah, I'm at least gonna tolerate it. It's we need to wait another 50 years to make them do that again. It's either assimilating or accepting. If we could get one more culture's capacity, or if we just get rid of this, because I did grant this because I did want to do this, minus 20%. We could get up to 3 with that. It's not that bad to remove, but I'd only do that after we're done assimilating all of this and getting cores over there. So yeah, can't do anything with Irish now. Let's just improve with these guys and start annexing them. It's not like I'm gonna wait 50 more years to ask one of these guys again to improve Irish again, even though that would be the best. All right, gonna make Dublin into a city, and we'll see if we can build a naval governor there. Okay, Dublin is a city. Dublin is a city. Naval governor, yeah. Okay, perfect. My plans worked out. Nice. Okay, I just need to unlock the other local governor and then put it in Edinburgh. That's where I'm definitely gonna put it, but we're still chilling. We're still assimilating right here. So once we're done assimilating, I'll promote people to move to Edinburgh. Or is it province-based? I guess it's province-based, isn't it? Yeah, if not, we can just do it in this one. It's fine. Yeah, does it even matter too much? What about, yeah, it kind of does matter, actually. Yeah, it kind of does matter. So, the Reformation just spawned, which is interesting because, you know, I guess we can, well, we can't flip to Lollardy, but I guess we could flip to Lutheran or whatever. Now, really what we'd want to do here roleplay-wise is go Anglican, and I know literally none of you know the requirements to go Anglican, because why would you know them? It's not like they're written down anywhere. I didn't know them, I just looked them up. And the requirements are to have a male ruler who's older than, I don't know, 20-something, have no male kids, and the year to be between 1530 and 1560. Wow. Okay, well, that's not happening, so. But yeah, the way we're going to accept Irish, boys, is I figured it out. So first of all, of course, we're going to get rid of Promote Cultural Unity, which is going to bump us up to 3. And then over in Pike and Shot, we got Foreign Cultural Law, and we're just going to go with Allow Foreign Rituals. That's another culture's capacity right there, and a minus 25% of Accept a Culture. So we'll be able to accept Irish, no problem, and gain cores on all of Ireland. Well, maybe not all. We still need to accept Anglo-Irish, I guess, which... yeah, that one's easy. We'll do that one after that. It really doesn't matter. But yeah, we're chilling right now. Still integrating these guys. I can start annexing the Irish guys in 1516, which of course I will do. Still researching a bunch of stuff from Printing Press, though, so we're in no rush to get Pike and Shot, even though we can already get it, right? Yeah, there's good stuff here. There's good economic stuff here. And if you're wondering why we're not taking over Orkney right here, it's because in EU5, it's not actually in Britain. It's in the North Atlantic Islands, and I'm, you know, sucker for conquering regions and not outside of that. And also, what is this, dude? Why is... oh, okay. Orkney is a vassal of Bohemia, right. Yeah. I forgot that, you know, Orkney is a vassal of Bohemia. We all knew that this happened historically. But then, of course, they're being defended by, you know, the guy of France, too. So, yeah, I'm not gonna bother with a mega war just for an island with some walruses on it. Well, this is lovely. This is absolutely lovely. I don't know, do we flip to Lutheran or whatever? Probably not, right? It doesn't really matter for our game. Yeah, Lutheran is pretty weak compared to Catholic, man. I mean, just look at the stuff right here, right? So, let me just hover. Catholicism. Max literacy for clergy, estate satisfaction. Of course, we can't tax the clergy, but that's okay. Religious influence, pop conversion speed, maritime presence, antagonism, tolerance of heathen beliefs. Yes, we can't become an empire, but that's okay. Monasteries, legislative efficiency, religious influence, imperial authority. Obviously, some of these don't matter for us. And then in Lutheran, it just makes some money. Make a little more money, yeah. Frick it, I'm staying Catholic. The enclosure movement. Peasants to migrate, noble satisfaction. Yeah, I'm gonna oppose it. Yeah, man, Edinburgh market is making bank. Okay, I finally started encouraging migration to Edinburgh a little bit. We just want, you know, to get 30,000 people there so we can make it into a city, and it's actually going pretty quickly. Yeah, only 4 more locations left to assimilate, and then I'll let these guys do whatever they want. And I guess what they want to do, because of this guy has automatic, is, start wiping out the Irish. Wow, actually, wait, hold up. Dude, that's insanely fast. What? That's really fast. Yeah, Irish is pretty weak compared to English. I mean, I'm not gonna do this manually. If they want to do it, I'll let them do it. But yeah, I plan to just accept it up. Okay, excellent. Everything in Great Britain is officially a core. I've let these guys do whatever they want. We're finally making Edinburgh into a city. I'm also doing Perth because why not? There was lots of people. And I've started annexing every single one of the Irish guys. They're all progressing. Obviously, Connacht the slowest, but I do want Connacht to be last as well because, you know, every time you annex someone, the other guys hates you. So, yeah, it's cool. It's cool. In fact, we're really close to getting some of these done. Look at this, dude. And I just started, too. Yeah, look at these guys. They're almost done. There we go. First subject annexed, and we're already even getting cores on the stuff that's being assimilated and integrated here. There's another guy annexed, and I've literally just maxed out Diplo spending. Let's see. And these guys still progressing, still progressing, still progressing, still progressing. Nice. Oh, and because we're no longer actually assimilating, well, where I wanted to assimilate, we can actually take away promote cultural unity from the clergy. They are 45 stability? Yeah, I am gonna get rid of it though. It's the only way we can accept Irish. Another subject annexed. We're getting even more cores here. Another subject annexed. Yeah, and it's only the two biggest guys left. Now, for Desmond right here, it's actually 174. Connacht is pretty large. It's 624 for them. So, yeah, it's gonna be done in 30 years. I don't think we got any faster subject stuff. Yeah, no. We've almost mostly roaded everything up. Yeah, it's only the most expensive ones that are left. Obviously, I'm not really doing anything right now because we're stab maxing. That's why I've lowered Diplo spending too, but once that's filled up, we'll get back to it. Lutheran is actually taking a pretty strong hold on us. I usually, you know, recently when I've played this far, I play where it's not that powerful. You know, like Iberia, Italy, or somewhere over here, right, where it doesn't even come in, but yeah, it's hitting us pretty hard. But like I said, we're gonna be staying Catholic. Lutheran is just, you know, just these bonuses is not enough. And really what I want here is, you know, the maritime presence and stuff because we're super naval. And you know, we can actually try and go Anglican through this guy right here. This guy's 48, so we kind of could do it. What we need to do actually here is not marry him. We do need to marry him with someone super old, like her, for example. And we need to keep marrying him with super old ladies so he doesn't get kids. As long as he doesn't get kids, and he's our ruler, I think, between 1530 and 1560, we should be able to get Anglican. And if that does happen, I am going to flip to Anglican just because of the roleplay, not because of bonuses and stuff like that. I never have actually flipped Anglican. Well, it's only my second time playing England-Britain, so yeah, why would I have... See, she died. She died. There we go. Old lady again. All right, the other guy has been annexed and only Connacht is left. 1551, not bad. Back to making money because we stab max, just focused on paying off loans right now. This guy's got his third wife right now. And it's time to pick up pike and shot. It's pretty cheap. Yeah, so first we want to go down to... down here to foreign cultural law, which is very nice. And then we want to go down to local governor and gov reform. Very nice. And then we'll actually focus on army stuff. Okay, we got Calvinism now too. Fourth wife time. Yeah, they're getting younger. They're getting younger. I wish they were like 60 or 70. We've actually hit Age of Reformation. There's even more culture's capacity here. I think we've roaded it up. How can we still upgrade roads, but we can't actually see that? Where is that? There. No, Tau Denny. What the frick? This doesn't sound... Where is this? Tau Denny. Oh, actually, it could be Irish stuff, right? What? Where the hell are these? What the hell? Why can't I build roads... Oh my god, I've been clicking upgrade roads and building roads in freaking Asia and Africa all this time? Oh my god, I've spent so much money. Why does it let me do this, bro? I know you can kind of build in other places too, but why am I able to build roads in places I can't even see? Jesus. Yeah. Yeah, I wasted a lot of money on that, most likely. Probably a couple of thousand for sure. Well, either way, we're fully roaded up, as far as I can tell. Yeah, I guess this is what we're constructing right now, huh? Yeah. Oh no, the frickin'... He died. Oh, wait. So wait, now we can actually go Anglican with him. He's pretty old, too. Yeah, I think it's valid. Older than whatever, between 1530 and 1560, no sons. Yeah, although if we get one of them in charge, it's not happening, but that's okay. Oh, there it is. It was like instant. Okay, the Act of Supremacy, there it is. So, blah, 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 take command of the church. Lady Anne Boylan is added as a character. Many Catholic pops convert to Anglican. Sure, it's not better than Catholic, but we'll do it for roleplay. We convert to Anglican. Lose 20 stability, that's not that bad. Antagonizes the lords, these get a little angry. Anglicanism will be founded. Divorces Isabel, marries Lady Anne Boylan, converts to Anglicanism. Hell yeah, dude. Let's take command of the church. And just like that, folks, we are Anglican. Nice. I wonder what percentage Anglican we are. 0. Okay, so let me actually take a look at the mechanics right here, because I've never ever played Anglican. So we got religious aspects. We need religious influence for that. We'll add them up when we can. So we can dissolve monasteries, obviously. The dissolution of monasteries right here. Max literacy for clergy. I don't really want to dissolve monasteries unless they're only Catholic. Come on. I mean, they're not only Catholic, right? Yeah. Okay, what else can we do? Militarize religious icon. Army tradition. Reformation diplomacy. Basically, reformed guys like me. Encourage innovation. Research progress. That's pretty good. Progress of the supreme governor. Grant ruler a divorce. Okay. Okay. Cool. Well, I'm not going to do any of those things. I'm just going to wait to see what we can get here. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Cool. We're now Anglican. So we got some rebels right here and stuff. So we can make a false promise, kill a bunch of people. These guys will surrender. Agree to their terms. We gain that for 5 years. Or we can do this because he's actually a charismatic negotiator. Yeah, this is definitely the best. Catholic presence across Northumberland. Nah, yeah, we're going to do that. Thomas Cromwell? It's not Oliver. Lords hate me. Like this, the pastors hate me. Well, I'd rather have the pastors hate me. Now, what I wonder is, how does Anglican grow? Does it just grow organically, or do these guys build stuff as well? Papist monasticism is outdated and heretical. We must dissolve more of the remaining nonconformist religious houses, strip them of their lands, and confiscate their valuables. But if I build monasteries, they're not only Catholic, right? Oh. Well, the thing is, he wants a son. Now, she's 27. She can... No, it's her. She's actually 18. She can definitely make a bebe. Can you? No, she may yet deliver. And there we go. Actually, we finally have the foreign cultural law, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to allow foreign rituals, and pretty soon we're going to be up to 4 right here, and we can accept up Irish. Wonderful. So now it's taking up 1. It's going to cost 2 more. Yeah, simple. Anglican is growing by like 0.1% a month. Yeah, as you can see here by the religious unity, really. Yeah, there we go. 0.12 or something like that. The thing is, we got so many things. You know, we got Lollard from earlier still. Lutherans came in, Calvinists came in, but yeah, it's growing pretty quickly. The location of Dingle is now a core. Alrighty then. Oh, we actually already got the slots. Yeah, let's accept Irish. Perfect. It does take us a little bit over, but it's fine. It's completely fine. Yeah, the penalties are only minor. Perfect. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we gain cores on almost everything. Okay, yeah, on all of that. What didn't I get cores on? Anglo-Irish, of course. Might as well tell these guys to manually convert that then. Oh, dude, we did this really quickly. It, like, targeted those specifically really hard. Yeah. Either way, we do got another local governor now, which is awesome. Let's put it down in Edinburgh. All 3 of them are doing it, but yeah, religious aspect. So, conversion speed, we're not really doing proximity speed. That's awesome. It does make the clergy really powerful, though. Yeah, they're not that powerful. This we don't want to do. This is good. Crown as head of faith. That one's good. Assimilation. Yeah, there's actually some really good aspects right here, man. Really, it sucks that you can only do 3, but I kind of want to do this, but that's way too much power for the clergy, man. Let's see. They got 14% right now. You know what? Frick it. Frick it, we'll do it. Lost a little bit of crown power, but we'll get it back with, like, the next aspect. More gov reform time. We can go with admiralty regime, but, no, that's, not something we want to do. Let's, find that one that we unlocked earlier. Cultural recognition is here, too. Where's the one we unlocked? Oh, that's another naval governor. How can we get this? At least 50 towards naval? Dude, that's actually nutty. Proximity cost through port -2. On every coastal urban location gets more harbor capacity. Yo, naval is so nutty, dude. Naval is so nutty. Provincial taxation system, didn't want to do that. Court of the Star Chamber is really what I wanted to do. But it's just, there are really good ones. It's just so tempting to go with administration of shipyards. That's another naval governor, dude. Hell yeah. I don't know where we're going to put him, but can we even put him anywhere? I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I guess this is the same one as this one, but it's just in a different age. Yeah. I don't know what unlocks it exactly, aside from 50 towards naval. Put that one down in man or something? We can. The Navy Board. Interesting. Grant access to the Navy Board gov reform. I'm gonna take it. Oh. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take it. What the hell? I mean, just unlock it. We didn't actually take it, right? So if we drop below 50, we lose those things? Don't want to drop below 50. And Connacht has been annexed as well, ladies and gentlemen. We're not gonna get cores on everything. Yeah, but we just need, yeah, we'll assimilate that immediately. There we go, Mayo. And we'll take the other guy, put him in Mayo too. There we go. Lock them all in. Or actually, yeah, there we go. There we go, assimilating Mayo. Look at the ticks. It ticks 5% per month. Oh, there we go. It's already done. Nice. Okay, now you guys can do whatever you want. There we go. Cores officially everywhere. Let's see that other naval governor too. Wait, is that a scam? We should have another one. There are no available locations. Okay, well, actually, no. It's because there's no other city. Okay, Galway. Let's upgrade Galway. Dude, now we're making freaking bank because I lowered Diplo spending after we annexed Connacht. Yeah, look at this. We're banging. Oh, Sir William Cecil. The pastors are pleased to see a champion of the Anglicanism faith and power. Sure. Yeah, I can do another naval governor in Galway. So if we got one in London, one in Cardiff, and one in Edinburgh, and we can't do naval governors over on Britain, we can only do them on islands, or, well, stuff that's not connected via road to our capital. We could obviously put some down in the Hebrides, which we don't want to do. It would be fun to put one down in Man, but I don't know, 2 in Ireland? Is it really worth it? I mean, it's probably way more worth it than putting one in Man. So, yeah, there we go. Dude, we literally have 5 capitals, pretty much, as Britain. That's awesome, dude. Yeah. London, obviously, then another source of proximity in Cardiff. One more over here. Yeah, it's nice. I got the trading hub, a pretty powerful building, actually. Damn, it costs 1,000 to build in London. Luckily, we're rich. I wonder if building roads from everywhere to everywhere makes sense. Like, we've already built roads from London to everywhere. I've actually already done it from Dublin to everywhere as well. Now I'm doing it from Galway to everywhere. Then I'm going to do it from Cardiff to everywhere and from Edinburgh to everywhere. Who the hell is this guy? What? They win again. They win again. Yeah, that's not gonna fly, bud. That's not gonna fly. Okay, we got this guy somehow. I don't even know how. I guess Anglican can't have female rulers. I don't know. Let's marry her. Just literally just spamming roads right now, and it's super fast because we're making so much money, dude. I think I've already done them from Cardiff. I did already build a little bit from Cardiff earlier. There you go. One more appeared out of somewhere, and yeah, it's done from all 4 other places. We're just doing it from Edinburgh. There is the most from here. And then we get events like this all the time, man. Naval benefits, because we're super naval. Look, 5,000 ducats. Yeah, easy. There we go. I think that's it. Meanwhile, Anglican is the second biggest religion now, without us doing anything manually. This is all automatic. Meanwhile, income just keeps going up, man. What? So I was just looking at the dynasty right here, and these guys are ruled by him, but who's that? Is there actually... No. So what is that? No, there's no one else there, dude. Can we interact with these guys somehow? No, we can't. Yeah, I don't get this. We can't actually click on them. Just look at how much we're building, dude. Yeah, this is insane. If I had those things on the map, we'd be chugging right now. Yeah, just mega construction going on. Built up a proper army, too. This is probably one of the most successful Ottomans I've ever seen. Folks, we are finally, plurality Anglican. Nice. Yeah, very nice. And ladies and gentlemen, now that we've embraced artillery and global trade pretty much for free, we've finally become the second greatest power in the world, finally surpassing the French. Obviously, we can never be number one because Wu exists, and they've unified China. Let me check their cultural... Sure, buddy. Yeah, we're close, just 10 times less than what we need. Oh my god! AI Carthage! That's dope. Yeah, I got fantasy formables on. That's crazy. Dude, we got a failed Naples, AI Carthage, actually powerful Ottomans. What else is weird this campaign? Pretty big Muscovy, I like that. Golden Horde now blows up pretty reliably, so that's not a surprise anymore. These guys should be Timurid vassals, yeah. And global trade is just nutty for making money. I should have stopped this campaign a while ago, but I'm just having so much fun. Right, fine cloth. We can actually do another Anglican aspect right here. Yeah, do we go with the Crown Power one, right? Crown is set of faith, obviously, right? Yeah, it doesn't seem like we've unlocked anything else. Yep, let's take that. And there we go, folks. We've reached April 1577, and even though I'm honestly having a lot of fun, other videos need to be recorded as well. I've been doing this video for 2 days now. I've actually spent a lot of time recording this in real life. So, yeah, I think that is a pretty good place to wrap it up for our mega tall Great Britain campaign here. Honestly, the only thing we could have done more is form an empire, since we can do that because we're Anglican, but no way we get 70 prestige. We can't canonize anyone with Anglican, so yeah, it's tough to get up to that level of prestige. Even though I got cultural investment here, we still can't tick it over. So yeah, I think that is a pretty good place to wrap it up. But yeah, we played 200 and what's that? 240 years, ended up number 3 on the Great Powers list. France is once again ahead of us, but that's no big deal. Yeah, over in the government reforms, man, you guys know what we already have right here. These two are mega for the naval governors. Nothing over here has changed. Yeah, in the economy department, we're making 1,500 ducats, which is pretty nice. Most of it obviously coming from taxes. 640 in the positive. These are our expenses over here. The tax base of almost 3,500. You can see the rapid jumps we've been doing lately, and you know, if we let it go for like a decade more, honestly, we could probably get up to 4,000 because we're unlocking right now some crazy buildings from global trade. But yeah, that is what that is looking like, man. These are the markets. As you can see, this is what we're making from all of them right here. Dublin, we got the most because it's covered the best because of the 2 naval governors right there in the trading stuff. I mean, not a lot to see right here. For buildings, man, we got all of the relevant control buildings and stuff like that. And speaking of control, let's go in there. This is what it's looking like. Absolutely wonderful compared to some loser like France or Castile. Portugal is actually pretty good, but they're small. Ottomans, you know, bigger countries like this, man, they're sucking. We're looking really, really good. You know, like I said earlier, we got a couple of proximity sources. We got London, we got Cardiff, we got Edinburgh, we got Dublin, and we got Galway right here. This is what proximity is looking like. So that's absolutely awesome. This is what the markets, you know, how they're doing shares. This bit right here is going over to Dublin because, you know, naval proximity and stuff like that. Roaded up in every single province that we can, obviously. Paved roads too, by the way, so that's awesome. Everything absolutely fully integrated and core. This is the tax base, although this map mode doesn't mean too much. This is our rate of urbanization. Obviously, we could have gone a lot more nutty with this, but I want to keep it at least semi-realistic. I don't want to be looking like, you know, Yeah, like Italy, like what the Pope does and stuff like that. Yeah, what else do we want to show off here? Population of almost 9 million people. Most of it is English and everything else is accepted. That's why everything is a core. And as for the religion department, we finally kicked over 50% Anglican, which means now we are majority Anglican as well. Every institution except for confessionalism embraced, we can do that one as well. And it's looking really, really nice. Yeah, built up a lot of forts as well. We're still doing many constructions right here in all of the higher level buildings, which is awesome. I can't even scroll down to estate construction, although the estates aren't doing that much at this point. So yeah, looking really nice. Got some really nice navies, you know, projecting maritime control over here. It's obviously banging in every single sea tile. Army, got a real professional army up, even though we don't really need it. We're not fighting wars. Very few wars this campaign, obviously. It was all towards the front, and we've spent a lot of time, you know, just assimilating, building, converting, and stuff like that, which I do really like. So yeah, man. Britain, England, honestly, one of the best places to play tall. Obviously, this, you know, not doing anything else isn't, you know, the way you really play tall. Obviously, you know, you could go into these guys as well. You could do colonization. I feel like there's a couple of different ways you can play Britain, you know, just solo islands, nothing else. Just islands and Europe, islands and colonization, islands, Europe and colonization. You can do so many things, and it's just such a fun country. That's why I really wanted to play them again, and especially with how the economy's changed since the start of the game. You know, we played these guys back in November when the game released, and yeah, it's looking really nice, man. Economy is booming. That was really the focus of this campaign, coring everything up, getting the infrastructure up, and I've had a lot of fun. Honestly, if we continue after this, which we won't if I had continued. Look, Hungary blew up too. I would probably get into colonization at this point. Yeah, we haven't explored anything or anything like that, but yeah, I'd probably get into it in North America or something while continuing to play like this back at home. But yeah, went Anglican too. That's awesome. I don't know what else you guys want to see. I think we've shown off everything that we can show off. But yeah, it was such an awesome campaign, man, and I enjoyed this quite a lot. Like I said, I played it a very long time, so I hope you guys enjoyed as well. But it's definitely time to wrap it up now and go and get some lunch. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, man, don't hesitate to leave a like. I really do appreciate it. It really does help out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already. What are you doing at this point if you haven't subscribed? And yeah. Starting to lose my voice too, so I definitely got a dip. But yeah, that's it for me for now. See you next time.